second round of the WMC 2014 World Championship. Manfred Mueller is taking pole position ahead of last race's winner, Henry Herndon. Let's go down to the track to find out what's going to happen this time round. Right then. 48 laps. And we are about to get racing then. 48 laps here, I just said that. Right there. Let's just quickly take you through the grid once more before the race begins, provided that this thing lets me, which it should do. Right then, so it's Max Mueller, then it's Henry Herndon, the two Luxembourg drivers, side by side, which is great for them. Alexander Quickstrom has made it to P4. Tim Brundle was 5th when I last checked. But let's just wait then to see, because obviously it's an oval race. The pack is very close together, anything can happen. Which won't be the words that our poleman wants to hear, but you know, with a slipstream, you can well be a sitting dog on these straights. Sitting dog? Dog? Sitting duck, right. As we wait for the pace car to pull in, and we can get 48 laps of racing here in Daytona. And here they go.
Green, 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 green.
And it's green flag here in Daytona, and it's a bit of a slow start for Mueller. Look, he's already surrounded by the cars. Quickstrom, and up in front Henry Herndon's now going to pull away as they ride now into turn 1. Now the Mexican of Cativo, or is it? Oh, we got a wing that's damaged for someone. I don't know who's crashed, but up front we've got Gonzalez. How is Cativo made it up into the lead of the race in the first lap after qualifying significantly further back? And now down the inside we go, and now he's back into third, and there's contact. They're down onto the banks. And now Cativo down into P4. Is that Larini? And now Brundle's off as well. And it's just chaos on the opening laps. Quickstrom has lost a lot of places. But it's Henry Herndon who leads on that one. And then it's Kearney. P3, I cannot remember his name. Mueller is now down to 4th. Cativo now 5th. Wilson 6th. Schneider 7th. Desmo is into P8. I am not quite sure what happened to Brundle. He's now down into P11. As we now ride on board with Alexander Quickstrom trying to make a move on the car in front. And that's Hernandez behind. Oh no, there's a great battle here between Quickstrom and Hernandez riding on the rear wing. And Brundle is just behind them too. Oh, look up here. It's Gonzalez, Cativo, Mika Desmo, Zaidner. So it's the fastest lap. Almost pole position sort of time, but obviously these guys now have a slipstream. And up front is this Max Mueller. Kearney now trying to make a move on the front runners. Tarini is now to P3, and look at this, almost going off the track in a legal overtake. There's a lot of wheel banging as we go through this back straight. Oh, that's 3 wide, nearly 4 wide there as we go through turn 3, and there's contacts again, and that's Tarini being a bit of a dirty racist. Oh no, the Finnish drivers have got it all wrong. As they go into turn 1, that's going to be easily going to be a caution. Oh, I think it was Quickstrom because he's still P3. Oh dear, that's knocked one of the Finnish drivers back. Oh, is that Tim Brundle? Oh no. I'm a Brundle fanboy, unfortunately. Is that going to be a safety car? Oh, I don't know yet, but look at this. Tarini's in the lead, and Henry Herndon just behind Quickstrom, P3, and it's Kearney. Oh, look at this, is Henry Herndon going to make a move, going into the lead of the race, down the inside. It's not quite enough. What about on this straight? And you cannot count out Alexander Quickstrom just behind him. And Tarini's pulled up a bit. Oh, did he brake? Was there a safety car? Looks like they've backed off. Marini's through into the lead, and Tim Brundle has just come out of the pits. We're 4 laps into this race. Utter chaos at the start. Don't quite know what went on there. Oh, is that the pace car coming out or what? Okay, here are the current standings. It's Tamini, Hermsen, Quickstrom, Kearney, Kativo, and then we go down from here. So it is DNF. Finn Speed is not in the race for some reason. It looks as if we are under caution. It looks as if I don't see a pace car anywhere. But I don't seem to be overtaking. And these are the fastest laps of the race so far. Zayden leads, and look at this. So at the moment, still Zayden, apex speed at finish line. Henry Hermsen takes that by a country mile with 3.9. Look at that. It's a massive gap back to Desmo with only 3.19. Might have a problem though, I suppose, but even still, that's a phenomenal difference. Tamini still leads. I'm just going to open the live timing so I can see the chat without disrupting your viewing experience. It's all you, clear track according to the safety car driver. Let's just take a look. Oh yeah, it is the pace car. It's not the usual pace car because obviously it's too slow. But it is the IRL car, which is J. Roman. I can't pronounce it. Sorry, mate. But he was the safety car driver in Kailami who spectacularly crashed. But even still, he's now driving the IRL, the IR League car, because obviously you can't drive a stock car quickly anyway. And maybe due to some handling issues as well. Focus. So now watching Henry Hermsen and Telemini side by side. Let's just see. Right then. I wonder if we'll get racing soon. Looks as if we might have another lap. Here we do. Quickstrom, Kearney, 3 and 4. Then it's Kativo. Oh, is that a crash? Hope not. Might have just been a brief spin or someone locking the brakes. But once again, Hermsen and Quickstrom in the wars again. Kearney is P4, well done to him. Kativo, P5. Is that Hermsen P6 or is it the other one? I can't remember, I'm really sorry. It's because they got the same abbreviation, so it just gets so difficult. Schneider P7. Wilson P8. Wiedemuller. Oh, Poleman is back in P9, which just proves to you the curses of starting from pole on an oval circuit. We're going to get some racing, come on. The track's been clear. It's a bit, if you ask me, it's slightly ridiculous that we're having this long a wait for reasonably simple. So then Kearney is P4. I would hope that he can make up some places. Because he looks quick, he might be new actually, because I didn't remember seeing him in Kailami. Oh, Hernandez, he had a disappointing race in Kailami, obviously with that DNF and the safety car. He was looking strong up until that point. Right then. Watch Henry Hermsen, as it looks as if we may well get some racing again, because they've dropped back. And the pace car is in. And we're ready to go racing again. The field has been spread out a bit more. But look at Henry Hermsen as we start racing again. And Taramini's under attack already. Look at that toe. He's got phenomenal straight line speed and acceleration. And Quickstrom's also coming. Has Taramini got a problem, or is that just the effect on the slipstream? Nearly shoved into the wall, but Quickstrom is now going for the outside line. They almost go 3 wide down the back straight. And into turn 3. Here's Quickstrom going to have a look. He gets a bit tagged really, and that's going to allow P4, which is Kearney, up, and now they're all really close. Now P3 wide, going into, oh, there's contact, light contact with Taramini. He's now blocking off Reed and Kearney. But Kearney goes around the inside of all of them. He might have gone off the track, not sure if that's completely legitimate, but they're all fighting off the banks, and Taramini once again being a bit of a dirty racer. I'm not so sure, but he was a bit iffy. But now Kearney into P1. But look at Alexander Quickstrom going for the tiny gap. And now going to try and make a look around the outside. And now Taramini's got a great toe down the back straight. Is he going to have a look around Quickstrom around the outside? It's now P2 is up for debate. Oh, there's another bit of contact with Taramini. Once again, a bit too over aggressive. And he now drops behind between, is that Patrick Drezel? That's Schneider, sorry. He's made up a lot of places now. Now Taramini goes diving up for P1 and 2. It's the 2 Luxembourg cars that lead at the moment, but not for long at this rate. Now Quickstrom's up for P2. Is he going to have a look at the lead as they go down the back straight on the lap? 36 laps to go. Just 12 laps in and I'm almost out of breath as Taramini now goes for the outside of Henry Hermsen. Oh, it's just so close. You cannot rule anyone out of this win. Oh, is that Quickstrom getting a bit touchy time with I've forgotten his name. Oh, look at Quickstrom now going down through the middle, around the outside of Henry Hermsen. They're inches apart. There could be an accident. But now Taramini's going to have another go, riding down the back straight. Great battle here for the lead of the race. As Alexander Quickstrom getting a toe from the Luxembourg car up in front. Taramini goes wide, touching the wall. He might lose a lot of speed there, and that might actually allow Schneider up. Oh, look at this. Quickstrom going side by side with the race leader. As they go down the main straight. Oh, look at this. The Luxembourg car's making a move for the lead. And Taramini gets a bit of a tag with the Luxembourg car. .566 time lucky for Alexander Quickstrom, going to the outside, and he just inches apart from the lead of the race. Side by side they ride, but look at Taramini now, who's having a good battle now, and he's up into P2. Positions changing every second of this race. And I wonder where Tim Brendel is actually. I don't know why I'm being such a Brendel fanboy. It could be because he's in my league, I'm not sure. But now riding on the rear wing of who was our race leader, because look at Taramini now going on the outside. And oh, is that engine smoke for Taramini? Taramini, is he out of the race? He's got the same problem as Brendel, and he pulls over to the side of the track. Disappointment yet again for the Italian team. Oh, that is just cruel. That is cruel as he drives slowly back to the paddock. And the number 11 car is out with an engine failure. Maybe he went for too much acceleration, but that is such a shame. He was looking good for a podium. But unfortunately, it's Taramini out. As we now ride with Zedner up in front, and that's Drizzle and Wilson. So this is our fastest lap set at the moment. They're now dual further back the field. And you can still see Taramini's car smoking. Don't smoke, kids, it's not cool. Reed Mueller suffering. He places Gonzalez Castillo on his own. As we go back to the battle for the lead, it's Quickstrom who's still trying to pass Henry Hermsen. Less than a tenth of a second between the top two. But unfortunately for Quickstream, he just hasn't got the momentum to pass the Luxembourg cars, and he's in a Luxembourg sandwich, which I would imagine tastes a bit like carpet. And we've got 3 wide down the back straight between Helms and Quickstream and Gurney, and there's still 3 wide now, but all getting a tag from Quickstream. And we've got a back mark. I think that's Finn Speed. It is indeed Finn Speed, but he does get out of the way. Good job, thanks. Doesn't disrupt this racing too much. And now Quickstream makes a move for the lead. 30 laps to go, and they're neck and neck up front. You cannot rule anybody out of this race apart from someone a few laps down. But look at this, we're seeing someone running this off the tyres. That's Schneider. Presumably he might have pitted during the safety car, or he's still on those tyres from the start. And Kearney is just watching and waiting in the wings for these two to make a mistake. At the moment, could well happen. Oh, is he pulling off into the pits? Right, Kearney is into the pits with just 29 laps to go. So that's going to allow Quickstream now Catabo up for P2. Oh, Helmsen is in as well. Into the pits, and is that the... Oh, the pace car driver's in the way a bit. He might want to move. And the stop, let's just see. Which, oh, Helmsen is out in front, and I think that's because Kearney had a bit of contact during the opening round. Near the start. He did get a bit of a tag. So not quite sure. But Kearney still doing a good job as we now watch him trying to... Zaidner, the fastest lap setter, has just taken the lead ahead of Desmo. So is strategy where we see the likes of Tim Brendel making up ground, and is that Gonzalez Catabo? That was nearly an unsafe release. Oh, who's this? Is that... That's one of the Austrian cars. I think that's... Oh, that's Patrick Dreisel. And his helmet template has been made poorly, may I add. Oh, that's a shame. Is that the pace car out again? Yep, Romerman is out on the truck. No, I'm not going to do that, sorry. I'm not going to bore you with my German, but Zaidner, currently the leader of this race, for whatever reason. Don't quite know why, but... ...27 laps to go. This Daytona race. Up front, it's still Zaidner, Desmo, Quickstream, Helmsen, Kearney, Catabo. Was that Helmsen P7? I'm not sure. Reid Muller P8. Wilson P9 and Brenda Weapons at P10, and there's contact with Quickstream and Helmsen under the safety car. Now that is embarrassing. Quickstream is now taken the lead. So as a result of those pit stops, he is now leading the race with just 26 laps to go. Now, when will we get some racing again? Hopefully soon. I did not see the accident, unfortunately, so I can't replay that to you just yet. Do hopefully get to show you that later. on lap 23. So I'll take this opportunity to show you the fastest laps. And sectors and everything. So it's Henry Hermsen, P2, Kearney, Cativo, Hernandez, Reed Miller, Wilson, Desmo, Brendel, Zaidner, Termini, Romaman, Speed, Iddy. After that, just DNFs and streams. So then, are we going to get to see some racing again? Because I'm ready. It looks like we got another lap behind the pace car. But I do hope we get back to it shortly. So, 24 laps. Exactly halfway now through this race. So many position changes. You cannot count. Riding down the back straight. I really do hope the track is now confirmed as clear. I might just check the timing briefly. According to the chat, let's just see. Oh, Schneider's left. Didn't realise that. That's a shame actually. But looks like we've got another lap. I think these safety car periods are proving a bit too long in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I think we could have had some better racing if we just shortened these safety car periods a bit. They seem a bit too long really, just seeing as the cars are gone fairly quickly. But still, plenty of time remains. And Brendel now P9, Desmo up to P8, Zaidner P10, but they'll all catch up hopefully. Be nice to see everyone all bunched up. And oh, Finn Speed, what is he doing? Finn Speed just not realising there's a pace car or something, and he's just gone off and hit one of the drivers. Has his engine now failed is another thing. Here's Finn Speed. Oh dear, not good at all. Oh, we've got another wreck during the safety car period, and that is Max Riedmuller, I'd assume. Well, not assuming, but I'm guessing it was Kearney. Oh dear, this is not good. Now, are we going to see some racing again? Cativo now up into P2. So, as a result of that accident, are we also going to have a longer safety car period? Gonzalez, Cativo up to P2, Riedmuller now P3, Hermsen 4th, Kearney 5th, Wilson 6th, Desmo. I think that was just Riedmuller passing Cativo. Zaidner 9th. Except this Quickstrom. Why is Quickstrom P10 as he pitted? It just seems absolutely ridiculous. Oh, looks like Quickstrom did pit. Anyone else? Termini's out. Oh. Yep, oh, I did say that, didn't I? So. P1 is now Hermsen. Once again, could he go for 2 out of 2? And then it's Kearney. Wait, okay, Kearney. There's a bit of a mix-up in the field then, and we are now racing again. And Kearney instantly goes for the inside. Is he going to move up into P1? And he does for the time being, but look at Gonzalez Cativo on the softer tyres, I believe, as he now has a look at the 2 Luxembourg cars. Is he going to spoil their party for a 1-2 finish? And Gonzalez Cativo rides side by side with Henry Hermsen and Kearney. But he's now losing a bit of time and his momentum being on the outside line. And that's allowing Quickstrom into the fight. Look at this, we've now got a 4-way battle for the lead of the race. It's Cativo, Hermsen, Kearney, and Riedmuller is into the lead. That was who the leader was, and it looks, because the cars look so similar. But now Cativo fights off Kearney, and Riedmuller, Max Riedmuller, That was Henry Herms. Wait, this is really confusing now. Oh, reading those P3, sorry, the cars look exactly the same because they haven't got helmets on. Look at Gonzalez Catabo now chasing down Henry Hermsen. 20 laps remain. Plenty of action awaits us now as we cross the line. Start lap 29. Hermsen leads Catabo, Riedmuller. Oh, Kearney now makes a move on Catabo, and look at who's Tim Brendel. Where's a Brendel? No, it isn't. Oh, it's Kearney. Wait, where's Brendel? Brendel's moved up a lot. Oh, is that one of the finish drivers? That's Desmo getting a bit out of shape. That's going to allow Patrick, no, Zadner. Hernandez battles with Brendel. What we're really interested in is this battle for the lead of the race with just 19 laps to go. And Catabo getting a bit squeezed out. It's a 3-wide Luxembourg. Photo finish across the line. Look at that. It's fantastic. Less than a tenth separating the top 3. And are they just going to go defensive? Because I think they're all on the same team as Brendel. Dices with Fernandez. Is that a bit of body work? Is that Catabo's body work actually? Oh, bin speed. Careful, careful, careful. I think they were trying to get a tow. He didn't notice that, but now as they run nearly 3 wide again, Catabo catching up. As we go under the banks. And now Catabo in the slipstream of the Luxembourg class. Is he going to go for the tiny gap in the middle? He's going to have to back out because there's not quite enough room. Hermsen leads Kearney, Catabo, Riedmuller. I think Gonzalez is going to make a move. Look at this. 17 laps to go. Could Henry Hermsen make it 2 in a row, or is Gonzalez Catabo going to have something to say about it? Mark will stay in the slipstream a little bit longer. But look at Kearney now going around the outside, and is that Max Riedmuller just behind them? No, Kearney's behind them. It's Riedmuller who's going for the lead. The cars are just exactly the same. Sorry about this. And now, look at this. Is Kearney now going to have a look? It's just a great result for Luxembourg. But Catabo, another strong performance so far. But it's far from over, and anything can happen as Gonzalez Catabo now looks to make a move on these guys up front. Look at Gonzalez. 16 laps to go. Look up front now. This is far from over. Do not go away here at Daytona. And the Luxembourg cars is between them at the moment. And Gonzalez Catabo. Great effort from him. Max Riedmuller is P3 as they go over the line. Then it's Kearney P4. I wonder where Brendel and Hernandez are, but look at this battle going into turn 1. Hermsen, I think, just holding them off there. And look at this now. Riedmuller is currently leading. Just. Oh, and Tim Brendel is under threat, and I believe that might be Quickstone. No, it's Mickey Desmo. So where is Quickstone? Like P9. He pitted? He's in the free air. And normally you would say that's an advantage, but he hasn't got the slipstream. So you could argue otherwise. Is this Wilson? On speed, I think he's pitting. Speed is all over the place. I don't exactly know what he's doing, whether he's typing or not. But this should surely allow Wilson up, unless he's got something terribly wrong with his car. Diving through the inside for turn 1. Right then. Still this battle for the lead raging on. Hermsen, Kearney and Catabo and Riedmuller. Luxembourg versus Mexico. It's a 3-on-1 fight. 14 laps to go on lap 30 of 48. Now 35. Can Kearney get a win? I think it is his first WMC event, definitely in 2014. Now oh, who's that bumping the wall a little bit? That is Max Riedmuller. Oh, and a bit of a bump from Henry Hermsen. Is Henry Hermsen going to make a move through that little gap? Small gap, but he could make this work. just hope none of these guys have a failure. I don't want to be the curse of the commentator right now. But as we ride across the line, who's going to be in the lead just by a nose at the moment? And it's Henry Hermsen from Kearney, from Ringo, from Catavo. Where is P5, 6, 7? Look at this. Once there's a train separated, it's very difficult to get close. Brendel is 8.5 seconds nearly adrift of these guys. So unless we get another caution or something, it should be them, because obviously these guys have a slipstream, so they can just pull away a bit. So this is now Luxembourg 1 to 3. I think they're all Luxembourg cars. They all look exactly the same. If not, they're French. Yeah, they're Luxembourg. Now, who's this going up the lead? It's Max Riedmuller. Oh, but he's gone a bit wide there, and that's allowed Hermsen. I'm telling you, just too easy there. Riding into turn 1, 11 laps to go. This is just great racing at the moment. Nothing too bad actually from these guys. They're all racing reasonably clean, which is what we like to see, especially on a packed track. Gonzalez Catavo on board with him, chasing the three Luxembourg cars. He's going to have a nice slipstream as he's on the back of this little train here. He's going to have three Luxembourg cars to gobble up as he makes the move on Kearney. And now Riedmuller. He's got great momentum. Can he even challenge Hermsen? But of course he's now on the outside line, so he's going to lose a lot of time. And that's just the effect of oval racing. Hope he hasn't got a problem. Everything's running smoothly. Brendel now nearly 10 seconds adrift. Obviously hasn't got anyone to get a toe off. As the three Luxembourg cars go 3 wide nearly again. How many times have we seen this during a race? But it is just great to see. Look how close they are from each other. And now it looks to be as if Max Riedmuller is going to retake the lead, but Henry Hermsen just on his tail, and Hermsen has the inside. So he should take the lead into turn 1, and he does. And now it's going to be Kearney who's going to try to swipe second place. Catavo. The thing about oval racing is it's just staying with the leaders. Like any long distance running race. It's just staying with the leaders and then going for it on the last couple of laps. Because obviously with a slipstream, the positions are always going to change. So it's just about staying with the guy in front. And then on the last lap going for glory, and that's usually when the best action is. We could even have a photo finish, but obviously rFactor will decide it. Gonzalez Catavo finished to pick 5th in Kyalami. This will be another improvement. It's 4th in Daytona. Doing a good toe down the back straight. Losing a bit of time now. Catavo might want to pick up the pace, but they might gain some more as they go through this corner. Catavo runs a bit wide. I wonder when we might see the next pit stop. Looks like strategy is important once again. Brendel now 11 seconds off. Hermsen. Wait, no, not Hermsen. It's not Hermsen at all, actually. Sorry, that's Mikadesmo. So Tim Brendel battling with Mikadesmo and Hernandez and Daytona. So Hernandez is the other abbreviation. Sorry, keep getting mixed up there. Not long at all left to go now as we ride down the back straight on lap 41. 7 laps to go. We're just under that now. 6.5. Who's that going to make a move? And down inside on the softer tyres on the red mark lights. I think they're softer anyway. And that's Riedmuller, Kearney, and now Hermsen charging for the lead. Is this going to be his 2nd consecutive win in the WMC, the World Monoposto Championship? Or is someone else going to spoil the party? Could Gonzalez Catavo ruin this Luxembourg 1, 2 and 3? That'd be a dream result for them. So you can tell these guys apart someone from the tyres. Catavo looking to drift back a little bit in these last couple of laps. Hasn't been challenging the Luxembourg guys as much. I don't think these guys have team orders, which is nice. But as we go on to lap 43, Reed Muir is P2. Hermsen P1. But look at Kearney now going for the inside into turn 1, and he's got the lead. Not for long though, because it looks as if Hermsen's going to challenge him as they come out into the bank. And down the back straight. Lap 43, you can feel the tension now. Not long at all. I'm just getting excited watching this. But not long at all now. That's Kearney in P2. Hermsen just in front. And with the toe, he is through. Kearney into the lead. But not for long. As long as he's going to stay to the inside and keep it. But no, that's Reed Muir. Actually, sorry. Up into P1. Now back down the inside again. Up into Kearney. Reed Muir side by side, but look at Henry Hermsen getting that double slipstream. Now he's back into the lead of the race, just changing all the time. Lap 44, about to enter lap 45. Gonzalez Cativo just looks a bit too far back to challenge at the moment. Brendel drifting ever further behind these guys, but he's still ahead of Mika Desmo. 3 laps remaining. Lap 45. Just impossible to predict. It'd be nice to see Kearney or Reed Muir take the win, but this is far from over. I hope we don't get a safety car now, because that would just ruin it. They'll probably make it go to the end, and that would just ruin it. I don't like it when there's a safety car at the end, especially when they're often for pointless reasons. But now, Kearney and Hermsen 1 and 2. Kearney is ahead over the line, but it is impossible to predict. Lap 46. Just a couple more to go. And now going down the back straight, Gonzalez just looks too far back. It's very much between these top 3. And now, when they cross the line, it's going to be all or nothing for these 3, and maybe Gonzalez, because obviously now is the time they break. This is the time when they go for the sprint. They've stayed with each other for the last 30-40 laps. Now it's all for one. All or nothing as they ride 3 wide into the first turn. Gonzalez Cativo is actually very close indeed. Could he challenge for the win? We don't know, but he's getting a triple slipstream down the back straight. There's no room at the moment. He's going to always a bit of contact. And I think that was Reed Muir. Oh, that might have just ruined Gonzalez's chances. Kearney up in front. But who's this? Is that... That's Max Reed Muir now going to challenge for the lead. Kearney as well. Who's going to make it over the line? It could well be Hermsen, and it is Henry Hermsen who takes a 2nd consecutive win. But by the skin of his teeth. Cativo. He'll be disappointed after that light bump. Oh, what a race. I don't think he was expecting that, really. And it's Henry Hermsen from Kearney, Reed Muir, Cativo, Brendel, Hernandez, Zaidner, Quickstrom. Only 8th. Wilson, then it's Desmo Speed, Taramini, Romaman, who's the safety car driver. So unfortunately for Quickstrom, things just didn't work out. I don't know if he had a penalty again or something like that. But it's Hermsen who wins his 2nd consecutive race, but only just. And it is indeed a Luxembourg 1, 2 and 3. They couldn't have had it any better. What a race. I don't think anyone was predicting that. 1, 2 and 3. Just fantastic. Really great driving. I do hope we see more of that come the future. In a couple of weeks' time we'll be back for round 3. But until then, it's time for some donuts. And there'll be presentations and everything afterwards. But what a race. And we'll see you again shortly for round 3 of the WMC. take care. I'll see you again, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time. But until then, it's goodbye from me, Will Bunt. Take care and see you all soon.